This is K1DBC. All stations please stand by. The Denver Radio Club starts in approximately 5 minutes. This is K1DBC. PRC Learning Net will start in approximately 1 minute. All stations please stand by. Hello, good evening, and welcome back to the Denver Radio Club Learning Net for December 31st, 2025. Happy New Year's Eve. It's a great place to learn about ham radio and STEM topics in general, and thankfully we have plenty of combined experience and expertise. This is Kilo 1, Delta Bravo Charlie. I'll be your net control operator. Because it's New Year's Eve, I'm not expecting a whole lot this evening. I certainly don't have much myself. We meet every Wednesday except the third Wednesday of the month, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time on 145.490 and 448.625. You can contact us via Elmer at w0tx.org, most social media at Denver Radio Club. We also stream and archive some of our nets on youtube.com/Denver Radio Club. This net can be broken at any time for emergency or priority traffic by using the word break. Is there any emergency or priority traffic at this time? All check-ins to the net will be taken in alphabetical groups based on the first letter of the suffix of the operator's call sign. The suffix is the first letter after the number in the call sign. If you can, please try to use ITU phonetics for your call sign and indicate if you have traffic or questions as you check in. You can follow along with check-ins if you'd like, w0tx.org/check-in. If your suffix begins with letters A through M, Alpha through Mike, please check in now. Okay, we'll go ahead and open up the whole alphabet. We're taking all call signs, all call suffixes. If you'd like to check into the Denver Radio Club Learning Net for this evening, we're taking all call signs, all call suffixes A through Z. Let us know your call sign, your name, and if you have any traffic or questions, please call now. All right, this is K1 DVC Net Control. We had a check-in online. K0BF, Dustin, Happy New Year's to you. Appreciate you checking in here. We're taking all call signs, all call suffixes. I certainly wasn't expecting much of a net this evening. With that, A through Z, Alpha through Zulu, please call now.
WD0, CIV, WD0, CIV, Charles in Denver. Not really any traffic, but late Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody.
All right, sounds good. WD0CIV, Charles, got you checked in. Yep, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to you as well, and everyone listening in who has checked in or not. Again, we're taking all call signs, all call suffixes. I certainly can see this being a fairly short net this evening. We're taking all call signs, all call suffixes. Please call now.
November 0 Delta India Sierra N0 DIS, Doug from Denver. No traffic.
All right, that time we had N0DIS. Doug, good evening and welcome to the net. Glad to have you here. Anyone else, if you'd like to check in, let us know your call sign, your name, and if you have any traffic or questions, please call now. Okay, I'll take that as a sign probably to truncate the net here this evening. Again, I don't have much this evening myself. I'll mention this over our Sunday night net and our next Wednesday night net. If you had tried to access our website, w0tx.org, over the last couple of weeks, you may have run into what looked like a certificate error or a DNS issue that should hopefully be resolved now and should get resolved completely in the next 24 to 48 hours. We had a hiccup on that. So if anybody had issues with that, that should be corrected now. I don't have much else. Hopefully everyone has had some good holidays. Maybe you had gotten some gifts. I don't know if anybody has any stories they want to bring. I know if you go to cqsanta.com, they have some videos over there of some of the CQ Santa transactions with some youth there, which was pretty cool to see. So you could check that out, cqsanta.com. Anyone else, though? Comments, questions, check-ins? We'll probably keep this fairly short net, let you all get back to your evenings. But anyone else, please call now.
That's great. Oh, X-Ray Foxtrot, we're reading you loud and clear.
All right, nothing heard. I will probably then start to wrap things up here. I certainly wasn't expecting a huge net this evening. ARL is closed for the holidays, I believe, so not much from them. It's a pretty quiet time of the year. If you have access to the digital issue of the QST magazine, that is available. The January edition is available, so you can check that out if you like. It's a nice just time of the year to wrap things up. We haven't put together any stats of anything. I can maybe bring some things up here real quick. But anyone else, further comments, questions, check-ins, anything else, go right ahead. Let's see, some quick YouTube analytics, whether or not that might interest you or not. Over the last year, we've had 14.7 thousand views, 2.5 thousand hours watched, and 125 subscribers. Most of our popular videos have been by John Portune, W6NBC. Not a surprise. He's pretty big on the ham radio podcast circuit. Let's see. What else they have here. Not a whole lot more that I can, or as much of interest really. I don't have much more at the moment. Maybe some articles we'll bring up, save for next time. Some background of microphone basics, some understanding differences between different microphones, dynamic, capacitor, and electret. Might save that for next week. Reddit.com/r/amateur radio. Always great to see people's new purchases and gifts. So seeing some ICOM 7300s here, a Zygu G90. Somebody was looking for a club member. Actually, was essentially gave them a 2-meter radio for pretty cheap. It sounds like $25, 50 watts. So it was a nice gift from a club member. So that was pretty nice to see. So anyone else though? Otherwise, we might start to wrap the net up though. Comments, questions, check-ins, anything else so far for this evening's Learning Net? Go right ahead. Okay. Yeah, I don't have much else myself. We'll take a second to last call here. Second to last call for comments, questions, check-ins, anything else for this New Year's evening Learning Net. Please call now.
0TX repeater.
Okay, final call then. 7:40 p.m., just about 10 minutes after we started. Last minute comments, questions, check-ins for this evening's Denver Radio Club Learning Net. Please call now. Okay, well, not to beat a dead horse, I guess. So, yeah, we'll start to wrap things up here, I guess. I certainly am not surprised by a small amount of turnout. This is definitely a pretty popular holiday, and people are out celebrating, and so should we. So I guess with that, we'll wrap the net up. Again, thanks everyone for checking in. We had 4 check-ins. I don't know that we normally have a net on the 31st and on Christmas Eve as well, so it's a little bit special this year, and we do appreciate you all checking in here during these times. Again, we can't thank enough our club for allowing us to use their repeaters. Going forward, all of the rest of the months in the year, join us on the third Wednesday of the month, 6 p.m. for an Elmers session prior to the regularly scheduled Denver Radio Club meeting at 7 p.m. Take place online, w0tx.org for more information. Licensed or not, member or not, everyone is welcome. With that, join us next Wednesday, January the 7th, for the next Learning Net. Let me see here. Let's see, N0DIS. Happy New Year's to everyone from N0DIS. One of the resolutions is to get on the air a little bit more and starting to get early with a quick check-in. So not a problem. Really do appreciate you getting checked in here. So yeah, last minute. Any other last minute comments, questions, check-ins, anything else? Go right ahead. Okay. All right. Well, 7-3 to all. This will probably be one of the shortest nets that we've ever had, but considering it is a holiday, certainly appreciate any and all turnout. With that, 7-3 to all. Happy New Year's, and we'll talk to you all next week. You all have a good one.